Imagine this. You find a new crypto coin that nobody's talking about yet. You put about $700 into it, and then you wait, and the price goes up to a whopping $266,000. So just so you have to pull out your calculator, that's a 365x. That's 1x for every single day of the year. Well, that's exactly what happened just last week from one lucky trader. And one of the absolute best ways to do this is to get in on new trends early. And in this video, I'm going to talk about exactly how they did that, what this crypto niche was, and some tips that you can steal from their strategy. I'm going to talk about all this as a blockchain developer myself who works this technology on a daily basis, who has also found multiple crypto projects early that have gone up over 100x. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something you're interested in, then smash that like button down below and subscribe. And while there's definitely some good opportunity to make some quick money in the crypto markets, the absolute best way to make it in this space long term is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. And I can show you how to do that step by step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's get into this. Let's look at this trader who turned $728 into a whopping $266,000 with this latest crypto coin. Now, obviously, nothing I'm saying in this video is designed to be financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any cryptocurrency based on this information. Obviously, anyone with half a brain knows that putting money into meme coins is an insanely risky investment. With that being said, let's first of all look at what coin did they buy. And I can't believe I'm actually saying this on camera, but they bought Andrew Tate's daddy coin on day one, buying 3.7 million tokens and successfully cashing out about 99% of these at the time of recording this video. Now, I'm going to talk about exactly how they did this here in a minute, but first let's talk about this project, because at face value, like you're probably thinking like, come on, we have all this insanely game-changing technology with blockchain, and now everybody's talking about like Andrew Tate's latest coin. Like what's going on here? Trust me, I get it. This topic can be just as controversial as Andrew Tate himself. If you don't know who he is, I'll let you Google that. But first, let's talk about this sub-trend that this crypto coin operates in, because the entire crypto space is divided into these sectors, and these sectors have subsectors, and these little trends, pop off here and there. Because that's one thing you have to understand to be successful, is seeing these new trends, how they work, and being early to them. Well, this trend right now is with celebrity coins. Just this last week, I put out a video about Mother Coin from Iggy Azalea, the controversial rapper. And in that video, I talked about how there were early buyers in that project that made off with insane profits for the same reason, because they were early to a coin, a part of an explosive trend. But what makes this particular trend with these celebrity coins work? Well, I go over my thoughts about the whole celebrity coin craze in that last video. You can definitely go check out if they haven't already. I'm not going to repeat those in this video. But basically, celebrity coins are a subsector of the meme coin trend. And, meme coins basically have no pretense of value. They're just there for price speculation, that represent a meme, in this case, celebrities. And if you see the coins that have been working in this sector, the ones that have caught the most attention have mostly been around controversial figures. Okay, Iggy Azalea, we've seen Caitlyn Jenner, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, and as we're about to see in a weird way, the infamous Martin Shkreli, which I'll talk about here in a minute. So why is this? Well, that's because meme coins are really a part of the attention economy. The only way a meme coin really gets its value is by capturing attention and keeping people's mind share. And a long time ago, many people realized that a path to fame and attention is to be provocative, controversial, and polarizing. And the characters that have done just that have been the ones that have been the most successful in a celebrity meme coin craze to date. And so that's the first tip, is to understanding how this particular sector works. And so how do you recognize the clues of this, like if you're evaluating new projects? Okay, well, first and foremost, if it's a meme coin or a celebrity, the character themselves probably has to be a controversial figure. Kind of a love them or hate them type of person, or even just a hate them type of person. So second, when the coin, launches, is there a big controversy around the coin launch itself? Now, if the character is controversial, probably, but some other clues are going to be like big, stormy messes on social media. We definitely saw this around Iggy Azalea's promotion of her Mother coin. Okay, I can't actually show the banner of all this on Deck Screener or Andrew Tate's because it'll probably get my video banned from YouTube. So if the coin's like not quite safe for work, that's probably a good indicator. Tate has had huge fights with other social media influencers around the launch of the project. I'll just let you Google that. I'm not going to go through it all in this video. Not to mention, allegations that early insiders are sitting on about $45 million worth of unrealized value of the coin from early allocations. And you have to understand, I mean, all this sounds like negative press, but it's still driving attention to these projects. Now that leads me to another coin in this space that's going from the exact same playbook with a twist, okay? And that, believe it or not, is a new celebrity meme coin that's supposedly affiliated with former President Donald Trump, which follows the exact same rules I'm talking about a minute ago, which is around a controversial figure. But at this time, there's this extra level of mystery around the project that's giving it a ton of attention because nobody knows for sure whether the coin is actually affiliated with the former president himself. So let me explain. We've actually seen a number of different Trump meme coins over the past few years, but none of these coins are believed to actually be directly linked to Trump in any way, nor officially endorsed by him. But since the launch of this early DJT token, rumors have been spreading that it's affiliated with the project. And online, blockchain intelligence firm Arkham proposed a $150,000 bounty for a source that could confirm who the creator of the token was. And within hours of doing this, another controversial figure stepped in who claimed ownership of the project and authenticity of its ties to Trump. And that person is none other than the infamous Martin Shkreli, who was imprisoned in 2017 for securities fraud, who was convicted of multiple counts of defrauding investors in hedge funds and manipulating shares of his pharmaceutical company, Retrofin. So his claim is that Shkreli is behind the project and that it is an official Trump coin. Now, this has also caused a number of fights across social media, even capturing the attention of the legendary GCR. So is it real or is it fake? Well, let's see what the betting odds are. If you look on Polymarket, there's currently a 6% chance that it's actually real. So most people think it's totally fake. So, well, let's see if they're right. Because don't forget, these markets were dead wrong about the Ethereum ETF approvals just a few days before they actually were approved. But whether it's true or not, you have to go back to my initial thesis of attention around meme coins and celebrity coins. And the fact that this is even disputed is no doubt driving attention to the project for better or for worse. All right, so now let's go back to my original point and talk about this trader who made $266,000 off the Daddy coin from a mere $728 investment. How do they do that, and how can you steal some tips from their strategy? So first of all, you can see this 100% verifiable on chain. Okay, it's a $728 buy for 3.7 million tokens. Almost all of the 3.7 million tokens were cashed out. There's only a $4,000 unrealized gain here. And if you go inspect the wallet, it's a pretty active wallet that's made lots of different bets, lots of different coins. I don't suspect this to be like an insider wallet from the project itself. It seems like an early, pretty lucky trader who made off with some serious profits here. So what are some tips that you can steal? Well, like I was talking about, is understanding these new trends. Okay, I tried to break down this video how this trend works. As crazy as it sounds, whether you like it or not, it is what it is, and there are people, profiting off of this, and that's how they're doing it. They're catching this trends really early and identifying the coins that are going to be leaders in this space before other people do. So you have to understand the trend, how it works. The other prerequisite for this is you have to buy these things on decentralized exchanges. That's typically where these coins launch. So if you're waiting for these coins to get listed on something like Coinbase or Binance or Kraken or whatever centralized exchange you trade from, it is never going to give you the type of returns that you would get directly on chain. So if you don't have a MetaMask wallet, a Phantom wallet, something like that, funded on chain, go do that. You probably want to test, purchasing through some app like Uniswap or SushiSwap or Radium, whatever DEX you like to use, or even setting up a Telegram bot that can make purchases for you. You need to get experience doing that on chain. And the next tip is that you want to be getting into these projects early and find them before they're talked about on social media. So how can you do that? Well, I've made a comprehensive guide about this on my YouTube channel, but I'll give you some quick tips on that. Basically, you can go to DEX Screener, okay? You can look up the new pairs, all right? You can filter by coins within, minutes of when they're created, all right? And you can find new coins within seconds of them hitting the blockchain and then evaluating those projects to decide if you want to invest. Now, that's been the way to do it for quite some time, but also lots of coins are launching now on Pump.fun, which is kind of like a pre-market funding platform for meme coins, like a meme coin factory. And you probably want to get versed in how Pump Fund works as well. But one other thing I want to talk about, which is the strategy for, actually successfully buying these things and walking away with money, right? Because most people buy coins and lose money, or they round trip their bag, where basically they buy, watch the price go up, and they go back down. They sell it for either a really tiny return or maybe no return at all, or even maybe if you lose a little bit of money, okay? So basically what you can learn from this person is, first of all, if you filter on Deck Screener, you can see where they bought and where they sold. And what you can see here is they bought with more than one buy. So if you look at the history, the two different buys about the same, right? They're both 2 SOL and then 2.5 SOL, which was $323 and then $404. So one of the reasons for that is whenever this launched, there's very little liquidity. In order to actually get positions and to get orders to go through, there's only so much slippage you can really take. And you're probably going to have multiple swings at getting your orders filled to successfully get positions in this. Now, the next thing is taking profits. And we can see there's only 2 buys. There's a ton of sells because most people have this really binary view that they're going to just invest money in one shot and then sell it at the perfect peak and pull out all their profits, like sell everything. It's just not going to work that way most of the time. So what this person's doing is they're buying in small chunks, just 2 chunks in this case, but then they're selling a lot. When I mean a lot, I mean a high frequency because you never know when the top of these runs are going to be. So there's 2 buys and there's dozens of sells. And what you're doing is taking profits all the way up in a consistent manner. And then it looks like this trader decided to leave a small moon bag there just in case this thing takes off like crazy. But that's how you successfully get these projects because you never know when the top's going to be. All right, so that's an overview of how this trader turned $728 into a whopping $266,000 off the, believe it or not, daddy coin from Andrew Tate. But again, as crazy as this sounds, you have to understand how trends work in crypto. Love it or hate it, that's how this trend works. But what I want to teach you on this channel is how to think about this. Even if you think this is a despicable thing, you can still analyze how it works and apply that same type of reverse engineering to other sectors, which might be more positive for the crypto space down the road. Now, again, with these celebrity projects, I do think that there actually could be some type of good meme coins or good celebrity coins. These probably aren't it. When I say good, I mean positive for the space. Go check out that latest video to see my thoughts on that matter. And make sure you leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Do you think meme coins can actually be legit for crypto? Did you get in on these projects early? And when you're finished leaving your comment, make sure you smash that like button down below, subscribe. And while there's definitely some good opportunity to make some quick money in the crypto markets, the absolute best way to make the life-changing long-term money in this space is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. And I can show you how to do that step by step, start to finish, over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. You really don't have to be an expert to get started today. I've helped people with zero coding experience become real world blockchain developers in a matter of months. That's all I've got. Until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.